fall in the same spot. So let's go to a different level. If you jump down and do this, then you get stuck in this tunnel. Something that they just added. As you can tell, this has even more new music. And by holding... As you can see, you can also slide forward and or backwards. Long jump. If you hold down Z and B, then you do a little sort of sidekick thing. Here's some snowmen, which are enemies. Here's the penguin. The penguins do not hurt you. They're your friends, and this one just wants help finding his baby. That's another star that you can get. Here's something else. The cannon. Using the cannon, you can sort of transport yourself to different areas of the game. See if I just like shoot myself up here. I just shot myself up here, which let me find a red coin and a box which has a 1-up mushroom in it, which gives me 5 lives. The life is up in the top left-hand corner, and the top right-hand corner is how many stars there are. There are 120 stars, so you'll be busy for a while if you have no idea where they are. Blue coins. You can only find blue coins either by beating tough enemies or the blue coin box, which then sends out an amount of coins. It depends on each level. There's normally 1 per level. Normally. Let's try another place out. Super Mario 64 was well known for its different types of areas. So far you've seen the regular grassland, water, ice, and now fire. Every other 3D platformer after this game has almost always had different types of land. Super Mario 64 was the base game for 3D platformers. As you can see here, there's even more new enemies. There's the bully, spinning fire, little fire things, lava in general, the big bully, which pretty much wants to knock you off, let me try not to die, the eye, and this box. It's called the spring box, or whatever you want to call it. When you touch it, get it, it springs 3 times and can pretty much bounce off anything. So, if you need to get somewhere, use that. Here you can see there's a little fire jet that spews out. If you get touched by fire while on land, that happens. You can try to dole out the fire by pressing A repeatedly, which will then make it go out faster. If you die, this happens. Bowser comes up, you're spit back out of the picture. Let's try out the Sandland next. Yes, that did rhyme. See, that's secret painting, but it's another world. Here we are in sand. This also has the box and introduces the shy guy. This spiny guy thing. More Goombas. So far you've heard that each world has its own music. Each world that follows its... That was painful. Each world that follows its own scheme has its own music. All the grasslands will have certain music. And all the sand levels, this is the only one. All the water levels have the same music, and all the different types of levels have the same music. That's what I'm trying to say. If you touch the sand down there, it's quicksand, so you'll die. So don't touch it. As you can see. Let's head over to another area now. Here we are in an underground world now. As you can see, there's another one of the green boxes, so makes you invincible. Kills him. Each power-up cap gives you new music, a different layout for Mario, and just different type of things. There's the bat, which is another enemy. giant boulder. New music. Another thing that Super Mario 64 was abundant for were glitches. If you didn't already know that, then here, I'll demonstrate one of the many glitches. If you triple jump just in the right area, if you do that, then you will go over the wall as you can see, I just went over the wall and into the water. As you can see, all worlds can be consisting of water or different types of areas. You can swim underwater here too. And here is Dory, though. I'm going to call a dolphin. On the sign it says Dory is dangerous, but she's really not. That's just what Bowser wants you to think. So there is one more area, two more areas I'd like to show you. So let's hurry on and get to the next one. On the final floor of the game, there are two more worlds. Tick-tock clock, which depending on when you enter the world, it will make it so that the world moves quickly or moves slowly. So see, I'll jump in here right before 12. And you see that everything's moving at a slow pace. Well, actually, at a pretty fast pace. Now, you can only get certain stars here by making everything go fast, slow. This world has some of my favorite music of the game. It's called Slider, because you find it in all the slides, and here. There's one more place after this, which I will show you right about now. The final world of the game is right in here. It's a little bit of a challenge to enter it. And then you fall down to this hole, and you can hear the picture music, so. As you can tell, this also is Slider. This world is sort of a sky world. As you can see, there's a star up there. This world is one of the toughest worlds of them all, because it's so easy to fall off. The start of the level, it puts you on a magic carpet. You can see this little thing over here which you can jump on. Don't touch the electric bee. The magic carpet will disappear if you wait too long. Whew, barely made that. And we have more. This place also doesn't introduce, but is the owner of the Lakitu. The Lakitu spit out little spines, which you may have seen fall. Okay. So as you can see, Super Mario 64 has abundance of levels, 15 worlds in all, and 3 Bowser stages. It has over 36 songs in its making, in its playlist, if you download the soundtrack. Has more polygons and sprites than any other Nintendo 64 game that you'll see. And it just has that, you know, that you want to keep on going. Whenever you get a star, you say, I'm going to get that next star. And you will, until you completely beat the game, including the secret stars. So as you can see, Super Mario 64 has a ton of different levels, stages, and music for it. The music is some of the best music I've ever heard in any video game. And the stages are creative, new, and because there's nothing to copy it from. It was, you know, they had nothing to go by, and they just made this game, and it turned out to be one of the best games ever made. It was first made for the Nintendo 64, but now you can buy it off the virtual channel for 1,000 virtual points, or whatever it's called. Overall, out of 10, I would give Super Mario 64 a 10 out of 10. It's one of the best games. It's the best game I ever played, and it has a great amount of playback value, seeing as it's quick to, if you want to go and click 70 stars to beat the game, then you can probably do that in a few days if you know what you're doing. This is SmashFiles for Guma Game Reviews, and